and then we can get
Okay.
started. We are. It's Chamber Chat Day. We're here with Scott Sharp from Ohio Home Inspection. How are you, Scott?
I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for
I'm
having
good. Oh, no, thank you for being here. I'm excited to
me.
chat with you. You are a newer member to the Chamber just in the past few months, but an extremely involved member, I have to say. You've taken great initiative with coming to our virtual events, and hopefully we get to see you in like real form soon, because right now this is how we know each other is through the.
I agree. Us and the rest of the world.
I know it's crazy, but thank you so much for your enthusiasm for the organization. And I'm excited to learn more about you and your business. So how about we start with you telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. First, I'm a Cleveland kid. I was born and raised in Cleveland, west side of Cleveland, Lakewood area. In fact, I was born in a little hospital that's not there anymore in Tremont. So,
Okay.
yeah. And I was a kid that always was taking everything apart. We even had like a whole bicycle shop when I was a kid. So, and if you fast forward many years from that till today, I'm still that person that wants to know how things work, still a mechanical person. So, and now I have like 20 years of experience in different like industrial maintenance to HVAC and stuff like that.
That's awesome. So you have been tinkering with things for a very long time.
Sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
And when I took them apart and put them back together, they still worked. That's very important.
I like it. That is important. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you have very deep roots here in Cleveland. What is something that you like best about our area or enjoy doing most?
What I like best about our area is sort of like, I heard in the past where they used to say the best location in the nation. And I think that is now coming true again. You know what I'm saying? I think it's sort of like we have such diversity in Cleveland. We have the cool little neighborhoods and the shops and the boutiques and the restaurants, but yet we don't have the huge traffic like Chicago does and stuff like that. So we're sort of like the big little city. So I like that. You know,
I like it.
Having Lake Erie nearby is great that not everybody takes advantage of. So
I agree.
Absolutely. In fact, one summer, me and my wife, we actually spent the entire summer going to different beaches that was all along Lake Erie in northern Ohio. So to check them all out, we were beach hopping.
Beach hopping. I think that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But I do think Cleveland is really special. I love that Ohio is like the heart of it all for the country. And I feel like Cleveland, Northeastern Ohio is like the heart of it all. I think it's a really special place. So that was well said. I appreciate you sharing. But let's talk business. Tell us about your business and when you started it and how you came to opening it.
I came to be with it because of, like I said, the long history of maintenance and HVAC, and constantly people calling me and saying, hey, you know what? Can you come and look at my furnace or air conditioner? You know, I got some quote for some person and I'm really not sure, and I want to have somebody really inspect it and take a look. So I thought, you know what? That's a really great opportunity to really do that. So in fact, at one point I was the president of a board for a high-rise building that I was living in because I wanted to improve all the things that mechanical in that building. So I participated in that. And the person told me, hey, you know what? Why don't you get involved in inspecting?
That's fantastic. So when did you open your business?
It actually opened at the beginning of this year. So January of 2020.
Crazy time to open a business.
Absolutely, but you never know what the future holds.
Exactly. And so far, I feel like you have found great success, which is wonderful. So tell us, where's your business located?
Sure. My business is located, actually, I'm in my home office now. So, and this home office is actually down the street from the Gordon Square area. So, and this house is actually my grandmother's old house. It was built in 1892. So, and when I was gutting this house, because I gutted it and everything got redone, I learned a valuable lesson when you're gutting a house. And that is, do not let your wife see it before it looks prettier. because when she saw this house and there were no walls behind me or anything, and she wanted to see it, and I said, well, you have to imagine it's going to look good when it's done. She said, oh yeah, sure. And she came in and looked around and she said, yeah, I'm not living here.
But now you live there and it's beautiful.
Absolutely. So, you know, the house got finished and this is now my home office.
I think that's awesome. And I'm sure your family is so happy to see the home still in the family.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's
In fact, my
exciting.
father grew upstairs, you know, that was his bedroom. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So tell us about home inspections. Why would someone want or need a home inspection?
Well, I would sort of look at it like this. Imagine if you're going to buy a car, especially a used car, and you would want your mechanic to look at this car to check it out, you know, for you and be on your side to do that. So then imagine that compared to the size of investment you're making on a house. And you definitely would want somebody on your side, you know, so you make an informed decision on that house, you know, that your expectations as a buyer is matching what this house is.
Absolutely. I think there is, yeah, homes are some of the biggest purchases that we make in our lifetime. So
Yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense. So what makes you different as a home inspector than other companies in our area?
What makes us different is that we offer some things that really bring value to it. One of them is because of today's day and age, every home inspection includes a disinfection service. So I use a hospital grade disinfectant and a special fogging machine to get that product out there.
Okay.
And that is not an additional fee. So that is included in the home inspection. I also include a self-radon test kit. And some other companies out there actually charge like $150 to $200 additionally in the inspection to do a radon test. So that kit is included in the inspection. And then finally, actually give the person, the home buyer, a home maintenance book. So this way they can maintain the home itself, because maintenance really means preservation. Because if you're spending that kind of money or an investment, you want to make sure that that house is going to last.
Absolutely. Wait, tell us more about this disinfecting service you offer. Can someone call you for it even if they don't need a home inspection, but like hire you for that service?
Sure, absolutely. We also include, you know, and that's, you know, a different service, but especially again in today's day and age, there's some special businesses or something like this that actually would need that service.
Sure.
So, you know, it's the same product, it's the hospital grade, and yes.
That's exciting. So what is the best way, really quickly, I just want to throw this out there. What's the best way to get a hold of you, Scott?
If you go to our website, ohioinspect.com, you'll see different ways to communicate with me. Okay. You know, you can send me a message, you can email me, or you can give a call.
Perfect.
And there's even a form on there, you know, if you just want to request something.
That's awesome. I will add your website to our comment section when we're done, just so folks can reach out to you quickly and efficiently. But let's keep chatting about the services that you offer. So when it comes to energy saving, like audits, can you tell us a little bit about what you offer, how you offer this for your clients?
It's a service that I do offer, and some people ask, like, well, what exactly is an energy audit? And
yeah.
The way I would tell that to them is I would say, you know what, imagine what your utility bills would look like if your home was 30% more efficient. Because in America, we use 40% of energy on buildings and homes. And out of that 40% consumed in America, 30% is lost in inefficiency. So it's literally just gone. So I, you know, really educate homeowners or potential homeowners on saving money, increasing comfort, and really being able to help the environment.
I think that makes total sense. I don't know anyone who wouldn't want to help the environment right now.
I agree. And even newer homes that people purchase, and I see this all the time, and from my past history of being in the trades, know this, that what really sells the home is the granite countertops. You you know, and the pretty trim. They don't necessarily look at, well, how efficient, they may say it's an efficient furnace, but how efficient is the entire home? So it's not just one particular thing, it's a culmination of things. And that's usually where things are overlooked or cut back on, and more towards how pretty the house is going to look.
Sure. It's easy to get caught up in the prettiness. I'll agree with
Exactly. Sure.
But you're right. We should definitely look at the energy efficient offerings of a home. What other tips do you have for homeowners or maybe for a new house?
I would say, because the seasons are now changing, so everybody's, you know, you've used your air conditioning, or maybe you're just now starting to turn the furnace on at nighttime. I would say the best thing you can do as a homeowner, and it's very simple, is change that filter in that furnace, because your air conditioner's been using that same furnace filter. The other thing is most people don't realize that the filter is not really for the occupants of the building to filter the air. That is really there to filter for the furnace itself. So some people make the mistake and they actually go and buy a HEPA filter or something like this that's not really designed for that furnace. And if it starts to struggle for, it's basically how it gets itself fresh air, you will literally suffocate. And if that filter becomes dirty, which HEPA filters get dirty much quicker because they're much thicker, now all of a sudden you've forgotten about it. It's 6 months later, that thing is super dirty, and now it could potentially become a safety hazard, because that furnace is producing heat and it can't get fresh air to get rid of it. And now you have a overheating furnace, which I've seen.
Which, of course, I'm sure you've seen it all, but that's certainly fun. What's the craziest thing you've encountered?
What's that?
What is the craziest thing you've seen while doing a home inspection, or can you share something wild?
Actually, the filter scenario I just was saying, what had happened was they had put a filter in, and I don't know how long it had been. And some of these I post pictures on my website. I don't know how long it had been that they did not change the filter, and it got so black and so dark it literally looked like black carpet on it. Well, it got so clogged that the furnace actually sucked the filter inside of itself. And then the person stuck another filter in there.
Oh, no.
And it got as dirty. So at that point, when I was inspecting the actual furnace, they couldn't figure out why it wasn't working properly. And it was, they had two literally looked like carpeting inside there. You know, yes.
Gross.
Yes.
I'm sure you saved the day though, which is wonderful. You gave your email address or your website earlier. Like I said, I'm going to add that on here. But how about you to us one more time? And then also, I'm curious, what is your area that you serve? Is it all of Northeastern Ohio, or do you have like a specific area that you focus on so people know if they are able to reach out to you?
I do service all of Northeast Ohio.
Okay.
I'm more of a West Side person, but absolutely I do go to the East Side too. So I would say it's almost by county sometimes. I'll say like Cuyahoga County, Lorain County, and Medina County.
Easy. That sounds great. And your website, one more time for everybody.
It's ohioinspect.com.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Before we went live, we were chatting about this amazing warm weather that's headed our way on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Any plans because it's going to be so nice out?
Well, if it doesn't rain, one of our favorite places, because we were talking about the beaches, one of my favorite beaches in Ohio is actually East Harbor State Park. They have a beautiful beach there. So if it doesn't rain, I would like to go there.
There you go. If you're looking for something to do, go visit Scott at the beach on Friday.
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Scott. I hope you have a great afternoon. And we will hopefully see you. Well, we'll see you next week at our chamber chat or our chamber luncheon, right?
Yep.
You're all registered. For anyone who isn't registered yet, check out the information on our website, October 29th, which is crazy that we're midway through October already. 29th at noon, our guest speaker is Jim Smith, who's the executive happiness coach. So we're all going to learn just how to make sure we are handling life as happily as possible, as quickly as it's coming at us, especially right now. And our sponsor is Kemper Cognitive Wellness. So we will see Scott there, and hopefully we'll see all of you. And I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you. You do the same.
Scott, we'll see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.